Welcome to Oil and Gas Investor Headlines for the week ending in July 28th. I'm Kate Clark. Before we begin, don't forget to register for the upcoming A&D Strategies and Opportunities Conference, where the buyers, the acres, and the A&D makers meet. The conference will be held at the Ritz-Carlton in Dallas on September 6th and 7th, and space is filling up quickly. For more information, visit heartenergyconferences.com. In our top story, QEP Resources began the week saying it would sell its 17,400 net acre Pinedale position and other Wyoming assets for $770 million. The company then announced 2 days later that the proceeds would help pay the $732 million asking price for nearly 14,000 net acres in the Permian Basin. The deals are QEP's first major A&D effort since a Midland Basin acquisition last year, which, by some estimates, cost as much as $58,000 per acre. The Pinedale assets made up to 22% of the company's estimated reserves. In other A&D news, two E&Ps are also hawking their upstream and midstream wares this summer. EOG Resources is shopping 340,000 net acres in the Green River Basin that appear to be left over from its $2.5 billion transaction to buy Yates Petroleum. And Laredo Petroleum said it plans to sell its 49% stake in the Medallion midstream. The pipeline and gathering system could bring in up to $2.2 billion in proceeds, with about half going to Laredo. Finally, former Texas Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst recently stopped by Hart Energy's Houston offices to chat about life after politics, which happens to include prospecting for acreage in the Permian Basin.
I'm very bullish about the future of the upstream business and the Permian Basin. There are still plenty of opportunities in the Permian Basin if you're willing to work harder than other companies. Are most of the large acreage positions already taken? Yes. Do a lot of the majors and the larger independents want contiguous acreage? Yes. Why? Because when they sell it, they think that they're going to be able to result in more profitability. I think from our position as a small company going into this space, that if we can put together and continue to high grade our acreage, where we're disposing, trading, selling the acreage that we're not quite as crazy about, and investing in tier 1, top tier 2 acreage with deep rights, that we're going to make a substantial amount of money for our investors over time.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Oil and Gas Investor Headlines. For more on these and other stories, check out oilandgasinvestor.com. See you next week.
To stay up to date on the most recent Hart Energy videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here.